everyone, hope you guys are doing well. I'm Shubham and you're watching Let Quit App. So in this video we will talk about how we can create a tab view in Swift UI, and believe me, creating a tab view in Swift UI is very easy as compared to Swift. So let's look into the demo first and then we will see how we can create this kind of functionality. So this is the demo application, and as we click on this application we are having 4 tabs, in which the first tab is account, second is gallery, third is profile, and the fourth is notification. And you guys seeing that the active tab is in a black color and the tabs which are not active are in a gray color, and the title color is in a red color. So as we change the tabs, it also changing the color of these things. So we are going to learn this thing in this video. By the end of this video we are able to create a tab view in Swift UI. And if you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get the notifications of all my other videos. And if you have any query or suggestion, please post that thing in the comment box. So let's start the video. Let's create an app. So open an Xcode, click on single view application, click on next and give the whatever name you want to give. I'm just giving a tab bar view like this, and be sure that user interface should be Swift UI, and click on next and create this project where you want to create. I'm creating this on my desktop in Swift UI folder. So it is taking a little bit time to create this project. So after successful creating of this project, this is something what we are going to see. So this is a content view, and which is the first view of our application. Now we will create a tab bar on this screen, because this screen will load when the application gets started, and we can manage this thing according to our own need. For example, if we want to show a tab bar after login, then we can push from login to this controller, this view. So it's totally up to you. So now let's see how we can create a tab bar. And in Swift UI we are having a tab view like this, and in this we have to create controllers, that what controllers we want to create. So we are having basically 4 controllers as we have seen in the demo. So let's quickly create 4 controllers, 4 files. And the first file is account tab, because the first tab is account tab. Let's create this thing. Now let's create one more file, and that is this one is gallery tab like this. Create this one. And the third one is profile tab, control N, profile tab like this. And the last one is notification tab like this. So we have created a 4 tabs over here, 4 views over here. Now let's use all these 4 views in this tab view. So the first one is account tab, so simply use account tab, this one. And in this we are having one property, that is a tab item. So simply use tab item, and in this label we have to provide the design of that tab. So simply remove these things, and we have to take one image and one text over there. So let's create text, and then we will see how we can add the image. So simply use text, and the name of this like account, this one. Similarly we can create another tab. So this is like account tab, which is one account tab. The second one is gallery tab, this one. And this is like gallery tab, and again we have to use the same tab item, and you have to remove this label. In this we have to paste the text, that is, so these text are the things which we show at the bottom, the name of the tab, gallery, this one. And the third one is profile, the same thing, tab item. In Swift UI creating tabs is very easy. It's not complicated as it was in Swift, this one. And the name is profile, and the last one is notification tab item. And we have to remove this thing, and the text is notification like this. Now let's resume this thing and see that how is it working, as it is working fine or not, it is showing tabs or not. Then we will see how we can change the tab, what are the different things which we can do. So we are able to see the things at the bottom, that if you guys are seeing that on the screen, that we are on the different tabs, but we didn't identify that actually these tabs are loading or not. So for that we have to move on these specific tabs, and just we need to print the things over here, that this is an account tab like this. And just do the same thing with all the other views. So now let's switch to content view again, and let's refresh this thing, and let's change the tabs. You guys able to do this thing after live preview. If you are not doing a live preview, you are not able to switch the tab. So now it's working fine, but there is no image, and the color of this is also blue, which we don't want. We can customize this thing. So let's look how we can add the image. So for adding an image, we have to take one image parameter over here, and we have to take that thing in a H stack. So I'm quickly taking all the images and import those images in the asset folder. So I've added all the images in the asset folder. Now we can access the name of these images. So let's move on the content view and create one H stack, because we want all the things come sorry, V stack. We have to take V stack. We don't take H stack over here. V stack, because we want all the things come in some vertical format. So just put the image over here and just put this text over here, like this. So we have to copy the same thing over here, and this is account selected. Now let's this is for image for gallery. So just move on the asset folder and gallery selected, this one. The name is gallery selected, and this is image. I think profile selected will be the name of this image. Okay, home. Yeah, we can do this thing also, home. And the last one is notification. So notification selected, this one, like this. So now let's resume this thing and see that how is it working, how is it looking, is it showing image or not. But still there is one issue, that we can't able to switch the images whenever there is selected tab or unselected tab will there. So let's do a live preview again and see. The images are working fine, the images are coming, but the images we need to resume this thing also. So after running, we are able to change the tabs, but the images are not changing. So for changing the images, we have to use both the images, as well as we have to create one binding property over here, so that whenever we change any tab, that binding property change and change the images according to that binding property. And we also need to add one more thing, that is a tag value to every tab. So this is a tab item, and now we have to add a tag over here. So this is a tag, and this is a value of 0. So we have to add tag for every tab which we have created over here. So simply like 1 dot tag, this is 2. So these are the unique values for every tab. 3. So we have created 4 tabs, so we are 0 1 2 3 for different tabs. Now we have to create one binding property over here, that is @state selected tab is equals to 0. So this is our first initial tab which will be selected, and we have to provide this binding property over here. So this one property, that is selecting binding, and we need to provide a binding property over here, selected tab, and we need to remove this content over here, like this. So by doing this thing, whenever there is any change in the tab, that specific tab image will change. But right now we didn't provide any kind of images over here, so let's use that selected property over selected tab property over here, so that we can judge the image. Selected tab is equals to means if the tab is 0, then we have to load this selected image, this one. Otherwise the image will be unselected one. So let's copy the name of the unselected image, this one, and let's paste over here. So like this. I think you guys able to understand what I'm trying to say. So we have to just copy this thing, or we can type, there's no issue. Selected tab is equals to 1, because this tab tag is 1, that's why we are giving selected tab is equals to then 1. Then this will update. So I'm using a ternary operator to do this thing, and now I'm not copying everything, the name again and again. I'm just pasting this thing and just change this thing to unselected, this one, and the same thing, just copy paste these things. You guys go and try out this thing and let me know in the comment section if you face any difficulty, or is it easy to create things in Swift UI or complicated. At the initial phases, this will look very complicated. So now let's copy this thing and paste over here, and this is unselected. Now let's resume this thing and see this, is it working fine or not, that it is changing images or not. So now let's move it to live preview, and as you're seeing that there is a, it's not working fine. So let's run this thing in the iPhone simulator, then we will see this thing in the correct format. So let me know in the comment section, did you like the Swift UI or Swift is better? Okay, so if you are seeing that this is a black color and this is account is in a blue color, and as I change the uh, tab, it will completely changing the all the things. So this is because of this selected tab property. Now if you guys don't want this gallery comes in a blue color, then we have one more thing that we can change the color of this tab view. This one dot accent color, and in this we can provide a black color dot black, this one. Now let's run again and check that it is working fine or not. So by doing this thing, we can create a simple tab view, and we can create a complex functionality according to our own need. So now as we see that the tab color is also now in a black color, so we can change this color according to our own need. But sometimes we also need that this tab bar color is also something different. So for that we have to create one thing that is a customized init. So let's init this thing. So for changing the tab bar background color, we have to just remove this parameter, and now we have to get a UI tab bar dot appearance. We will do the same thing which we will do in Swift. Background color equals to UI color dot red. I'm just using red color right now, maybe purple color, it's totally up to you that which color you want to use. Now let's run this thing and check that it is working fine or not. So yeah, we are successfully able to change the color of the background color of this tab. So you can do these things according to your own need. And this is for today. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you really want to support my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get the notifications of all my other videos. And if you have any query or suggestion, please post that thing in the comment box. So meet you in the next video. Thank you.